Our big story tonight, do you know how to protect your kids from the kind of dog attack that killed a baby inside his grandmother's house?
With the very latest on this tragedy and guidelines for your children and pets.
Alexandra Lewis joins us live. She's at the Montgomery County Animal Resource Center. Alex?
We learned this dog attacked a smaller dog earlier this summer, and the expert I sat down with today tells me that breed doesn't really matter in these instances. It's all about the dog's personality and their history. She also says there are always warning signs.
The kid was more important than the dog, and that's just the way life is.
7-month-old Jonathan Quarles Jr. was mauled to death when his grandmother's American Staffordshire Terrier broke through a baby gate at her Dayton home Sunday.
It never comes out of the blue.
Miamisburg's Pets and Stitches veterinarian Danielle Rostetter says incidents like these are never by chance. There are always warning signs.
Someone who's trained can see that the dog's ears are back a little bit, that they have a furrow down their head, that their lips are slightly tense. It's very subtle signs.
Owners don't always recognize situations that a dog may find stressful.
If they're pushed too much, then they lash out. And those are the ones that people tend to think they come out of the blue, but they didn't, because the dog was giving a sign.
To avoid these potentially dangerous situations, Dr. Rostetter advises not leaving children under the age of 5 alone with a dog of any size.
Sometimes the kids, they don't know that the dogs don't like their tails pulled on, or they don't like their hair pulled. So you kind of have to supervise that.
Further, as a standard household rule, children should stay away from dogs when they're with a resource.
Teach the children never to bother a dog who's eating, never to bother a dog who's sleeping, never to take a toy or a bone or a rawhide away from a dog.
The bottom line, you cannot 100% trust an animal at any point in every situation. Experts also go on to say that you want to make sure your dog, all dogs, but specifically those who live with children, go through some sort of professional training. Reporting live here in Vandalia, Alexandra Lewis, Fox 45 News.
We checked, and dogs take a bite out of nearly 1,000 people every year in Montgomery County. So tonight, let's show you what happens to those dogs. By Ohio law, you have 24 hours to report any bite to police or the public health department. Then the dog will be quarantined for 10 days.
The police department or the health department will quarantine the animal. And then if that dog, after 10 days, is still alive and well, then we know that the animal did not have rabies at the time of the bite.
You're also supposed to fill out an animal bite intake report, and you can find that on your county's website.